Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of Super Robot Taisen Z, or Super War Z, whatever you want to call it. I will mention a few issues, I suppose. Well, the first things that I should mention is that if you hear a fan, that's my computer fan. I'm rendering as I'm recording, that save time, I suppose, and that's my computer fan. So, yeah, you might hear that. I'm gonna do my best to remove that in editing, but you might still hear a bit of it. And you may have noticed that there's like a bigger black bar to the left, or there might just be a black bar to the left, and that's the way that my capture software records. I tried getting rid of that in editing, but the problem with that is that like it triples, or it either doubles or triples the rendering time, and well, I don't have enough time to allow that to happen, so I need to use my computer for other things besides, just editing and rendering. So yeah, that's not happening. But anyway, I chose the Setsuko route instead of the Rand route because I believe there are more secrets that I actually care about in this route. And just let me bring up the page here so I can tell you what to do. Oh, great. Well, I was gonna do that, and then, here we go. Now, there are a few secrets that you can only get with Setsuko, and on Setsuko's route, and there are a few secrets that you can only get on the Rand's route. I'll only be telling you, since I'm only going to be playing Setsuko's route, I'll only be telling you the secrets that are going to be in Setsuko's route in a little bit here. But I vaguely remember the SR point. You need to kill Camille or Quattro. I defeated Camille before they run away. I believe they run away if their HP goes below 4,000. So yeah, Setsuko is gonna appear here in a bit, and she's the only one that knows support attack. So that's how you're gonna get the SR point, is by attacking with somebody else and then using Setsuko as support. The only issue that you'll be having is Camille surviving with a bit of his HP. You'll see it here. I had to reload a quick save. It didn't take too long for me to redo it, so I left it in. But that's a little quick save because Camille in the Gundam Mark II survived with 18 HP. You can't imagine that's a little bit frustrating, but it is how it is. I'm going to be showing the animations a bit more often, but I'm going to be speeding up a lot more often, most likely, because the reason why I'm not skipping all the animations this time around is because this is my first time playing the game to completion, and I haven't seen a lot of the animations here, so, in this game, so, yeah. And I'll be going for the Zayath route, so, yeah. But anyway, let me see if I can actually tell you properly. Yeah. So destroy for the SR point in this stage, you need to destroy either Camille in the Gundam Mark II or Quattro in the Rick DS, and both of them flee at under 4,000 HP. And if you choose this route, you'll meet the prerequisites to actually acquire 4: Stella, Sarah, and Rakoa, Gundam Mark II Black, and DJ. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but you'll be obtaining those secrets if you're going through the Setsuko route. You won't be able to obtain other secrets in this. You won't be able to obtain the Rand exclusive secrets, and I suppose I'll say them just to say them. They're Yasaba, you can recruit Yasaba, you can obtain the Zabunko Unit 2, you can obtain some secret items, you can gain Charles and Ray's assistance in the final battle. They don't join but only appear as reinforcements, and you can get Asakin as assistance in the final battle. But since they're not playing as through round route, that won't be something. Those secrets I won't be obtaining. Other than that, there's nothing else you need to do in this stage. So besides getting the SR point, so just go for it. An interesting little technical tidbit, I suppose, is that I actually had to render this in 60 frames a second. When you can, when you're playing a battle here, when you're in when a battle animation like this is playing, you can hold the circle button to speed everything up, and I do that a lot. And well, the issue with that, if I render at 30 seconds, is that it skips frames, so it looks like everything's kind of moving in slow motion instead of speeding up. So I actually have to render this in 60 frames a second, otherwise the battles are going to look messed up. So that's a, interesting technical tidbit. One thing I did notice right from the get-go is that this game is a bit harder than the Z2, so that's something to keep in mind. Also, I'm only going to be upgrading Setsuko, and I won't be upgrading Setsuko's teammates here, because for a very specific reason. So you can upgrade them if you want, but I don't think you should. There's a reason for that, but since my first time playing the game, I don't recall when it's gonna happen. So yeah. Either way, they do just fine unupgraded. So maybe if I have the extra money, upgrade them a little bit, but they're not gonna be my main focus. I'm not gonna focus on upgrading them. One thing this game does have a lot more of is on-stage cutscenes. Like, actual things will happen, like, not on stage, on like map cutscenes. Like right here, there will actually be cutscenes that'll happen on the map. So not all of them will just be like in the battle just battle animations. So that's interesting, I suppose. Oh yeah, Setsuko starts at level 1, so to allow her to catch up, you're probably going to want to let her weaken enemy units with your other units, and then, finish them off with Setsuko so she can level up. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I didn't go for the Rick DS, because he uses focus. Oh yeah, it looks like he just reapplies it. Yeah, I get lucky in these first few stages that I've recorded so far. You'll see how lucky I get on stage 3. What else was I going to mention? Oh! Well, by the time this actually does happen, this episode will be up. But I'm thinking of what I plan on doing when this episode comes up is I plan on having. What I plan on doing is getting a backlog up, not waiting until this game is finished, but then uploading this along with another series. They're going to be scheduled uploads, but they're all going to come out on the same day every week. I think the other game is going to be Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm going to try to finish that. Though that series will be going up Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Super Robot Wars will be coming out Tuesdays and Thursdays, and nothing will be coming out on the weekends, as that'll give me, those will be my relaxing / working days in terms of actually getting everything edited and recording, because I don't have time to record during the weekdays. I have time to edit, but not time to record. Anything decent anyway. Well, to record a large amount, I could maybe get an episode out and record at most, but, you know. Oh yeah, that's one thing you're going to want to know, is they can actually change the support attack, that the support attack unit does. It's very useful to find out, because the game will automatically choose what they think will be the best for you. And what it is that, assuming you do the max amount of damage you can do, is what it decides for you to do, you know. And usually it's good. But most of the time, it does a good job of it. But it doesn't take into account enemy abilities and the like. So it's better just to like go all out if you're trying to obtain an SR point. See right here, barely survives. So I do have to load a quick save here. As well, I'm getting every single SR point. Oh, I was originally going to edit it out, but I decided to keep it in because it was kind of a... It's kind of interesting, to be honest, that it survived with so little HP. Oh yeah, so instead of attacking, I forget their names, but instead of attacking with the other guy first, I attack with this guy first, because the other guy can do a higher damaging move. And I wasn't going to get a critical hit again, so... Otherwise, everything in the stage is fairly easy. Just don't use all your spirit points at the beginning, and you should have no problem with the stage. It is the first stage after all. And it's only somewhat difficult if you're, you know, getting all the SR points, like I am. Well, the secrets for that matter. An interesting thing about this game is that some SR points, you can do several things to get them. So, in stage 3, for example, I won't say what the SR point requirements exactly are, but you can do one thing or the other. You can't do both and get like 2 SR points in one stage, but you can do one or the other. So whatever's easier for you, you can, you know, go for. But I'll talk about which one's the easiest, or the one that you should do on that stage, you know, when we actually get to that stage. What? I know. And there we go, Camille's down. I haven't used, I'm not used to the menus in this game yet. So when you see me like use the menus in the intermission screen, I'm gonna be fiddling around with it a little bit. Oh no. I don't know why I'm pausing here, but something must have happened. If you see me pause, if you see there's like a slight pause in the videos that I'm uploading, that's mostly because well, in the videos themselves there's a pause. That's mostly because either something happened. Wow, this is going on for a while, but there's either something that happened to me, like in, you know, when I was recording, or I'm looking at the whatchamacallit. I'm looking at either the SR point requirement to make sure I'm doing the right thing, or yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm making sure I'm doing everything to get the secrets. But this is going on for a bit longer than I thought it would. There we go. Gave me enough time to explain though, because it's, you know, over my stuttering. But there we go. That's the end of the stage. So I'll see you guys again next time, whenever that is. Bye.